Employers often ask about salary benchmarking tools, and it makes sense. If you're hiring an employee, if you don't work in the area you want to hire the employee, let's say it's a different state, different city, a different region, and you want to know how much to pay that employee, or even increase pay or retain employees, you want to know where the salaries are going to be. In this video, we'll go over our salary benchmarking tool on our HRsuite, where you can drill down from the state, from the region to the city, and really find the right category and job description to fit what you're looking for.
All right, so you've made it to the HRsuite and you're looking for that salary benchmarking tool. So to scroll on over to the toolbox, just click on the toolbox. As it loads, there'll be two places you're going to probably find this tool. It could be under featured, but if you recently used it, it'll be under recently used. So actually I just did, and you can see it here. And also if you scroll down to the HR apps, these salary benchmarking tools right here. So let's jump into it. Let's just look at what it might appear if you're looking for an engineer. So if you're looking for an engineer and your company is trying to hire right now, you type in engineer. Okay, I'm looking for engineers. So there's 239 possible matches for engineer because there's a lot of different types of engineers. Obviously, if you're hiring someone, you're going to want to hire them for as specific a job as possible. So instead of going through all these different pages, I can just click next and I'll move on to the next page and next page and next page. I want to look at the mechanical engineers. All right. So it has the mechanical engineers and it has a job description to more accurately define what you're looking at. You hit next to move forward with that selection. So let's now look at what the page is telling us. The page is telling us that we have moved on to step 2, that the wage information is for mechanical engineers. On top of that, it gives a little bit of how the ranking system works, or the ranges. It also explains a note, which are very good to see as well, where that gets the information from, and then again the job description. So let's go back to the top. We're in California. You may be hiring in a different state, which you can change the state there. Let's say the region. So let's go to Los Angeles. Let's go to Malibu. Okay, and then your employer range. Let's say you're 25 or less. So you're an engineering company looking for a mechanical engineer in Malibu. You have 25 or less employees. And then you see a few things to point out. As I scroll down through here, you see that when you hit hourly wage, there's a note. So you actually get some really good dynamic feedback on a few different things. So in this case, for this note, it actually tells you minimum wage for employers with 25 or less employees based off of this date is this amount of money. Now, obviously, if you're looking for mechanical engineers, they're going to be making more than that much money. But it's good to have that tool in here just in case. Now, if we change this to 26 or more employees, you see a different note. And again, the effective date, which is always good to look at. Again, it's a pretty dynamic system. Let's go back to 25 or less. You see the yearly wage. And then you dive into it. You can see the hourly. And then again, you can see the different sort of ranges of pay and even a wage table. And it's nice to be able to drill down. I mean, you're starting with United States, then you're going to California, then a region, and then Malibu. And then as we move forward, let's go next because I like what I'm seeing. Okay, so let's just preview all the data. So you have the wage, or excuse me, the job description, which is for mechanical engineers. Okay. You have the yearly wage chart. You have the hourly wage chart. You have the wage table. And then you have all this information in here. I think I change this so that it's the employers with 25 or less employees on this effective date in regards to this much amount of money per hour. You click next. And what's also nice is you may have already seen it as we went through the tools, but in the tools, you even have a custom job description builder. So if you don't like what you see in here, or you're having a sort of interesting job, or you want to really focus down and make it really custom, you can do that and use these tools to sort of mix and match what you're doing. If you're looking for a job that you may not see somewhere else in regards to benchmarking of their salaries, or you're making up a position or what have you, you can use sort of a hybrid version of different jobs you see, and then create a custom job description builder to make it as specific as possible and as useful for you. So what I'm going to do here is, I have a lot of options. I'm just going to save as a PDF, and that's downloading. All right, so here's your PDF that we just downloaded. It has your salary profile. You have mechanical engineers as a category. It has a job description. You have the yearly wage chart, the hourly wage chart, and you see all of the different types of ranges in regards to the different types of areas. Again, it even drills down into city. You have the wage tables. You have information, such as this note here, and then of course where you got the information. And you can hand these out. You can send them to individuals. You can really do whatever you'd like to do with these salary benchmarking tools. That makes it a little bit easier for you as a manager to do your job. And on top of that, as we've already shown in the HR apps, if you have a job that is a little bespoke, you can go to the custom job description builder, or even use sample job descriptions. Whatever makes your life a little easier, we are happy to be here to provide that for you. Thank you for watching these videos. This is Brett from Bittner Insurance Agency. Have a fantastic day.